Hey guys, welcome to the next video. We're doing something a bit different today. We're doing actually an in real life game. We've got Matt here. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, thank you very much, John. So welcome to the Man Attic. Excited to have, we've got new board, new terrain.
New board, new terrain, which you'll see soon. It's really exciting.
And a vengeance game for me because this is two squads we used that kicked my ass when we last played at a tournament. So this is my attempt to see if being on home turf helps a lick.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best again. We'll go into the squads and show you what we've got. So here's my team. So it's led by Storm. It's got Beast. It's got Cable, Psylocke, Shadowcat, Iceman, Nightcrawler, Toad, Rogue, and Domino. So I really enjoy the mutants. I've been playing this for a little bit now. They're great. The only splash character here is Toad, which makes it nice and thematic. Then going into my tactics cards, I've got Psionic Constructs, I've got Xavier's Dream, I've got To Me My X-Men, I've got First Class, Children of the Atom, Sacrifice, Survival, Fallback, Mass Transit, and Hold Still. So normally you'd probably want to have a couple more restricted in this list, but I am training for a team tournament tomorrow, so I don't have Brace, unfortunately, which makes all X-Men players very, very sad. Then I've got Struggle for the Cube, Mutant Extremists, Spider Infected, Mutant Madmen, Portals, and Sword. Again, all my secures are very X-Men loved, and my extracts, they don't hate, but we had to be a bit more restrictive with our extracts.
Okay, so over to me. I'm running a dual Midnight Suns Defenders list. It's been more Suns heavy lately, and that's probably where I'll go, but let's go through them. So Blade is one option for a leader for Suns. Strange, going to be the option if I go Defenders. Then I've got Immortal Hulk, who's been pretty ever-present. The only time I haven't taken him recently was when I lost to John, so that might change today. And then Monsters heavy, I've got Encanto the Living Mommy, Werewolf by Night, and Frankenstein's Monster. Wong and Voodoo, both again being dual Suns Defenders, are helpful. Black Panther, Chosen of Bast, is in there, and Moon Knight is in. I swapped him in for Cat. I don't know if he's really worth taking in this list, but he's doing his thing, so that's that. Team tactics cards, I've got Brace, as John was mentioning, he hadn't. One Below All, which is almost always staple to Hulk for me. Hideous Monster, Service to Anubis. Seven Sons of Cinnabons. Mystic Ward. Siege is an absolute essential and played really well for me at a recent tournament. And then Patch Up as another restricted. And then Bats and Banishment, which aren't cards I actually take that often, but as far as my extracts and secures go, I've got on the reds, Fear Grips, Skrull's Infiltrate, and Deadly Legacy Virus. And for my blues, which I think I can't remember, I think Riots was one that John had as well. Actually, no, he didn't. I've got Infinity Formula and Cosmic Invasion. So we'll see. I tend to always lose roll-off, so I don't tend to think about my crises too much.
All right, we'll do a roll-off and we'll get back into it. Right, here we go. Let's go for our initial roll and see what happens.
Good luck, mate.
So I've got 1 and you've got 3, so you'd win.
Excellent. So my choice between your blues and reds. Worked out that we didn't have any crossover, did we?
None whatsoever, my friend.
Okay, so I'll go with my reds, mate.
Your reds, okay. So I pick my blues up, give them a little shuffle.
Bit of 3-card shuffle. Yeah, good choice. I'm going to take middle from yours, please.
You're going to pick middle, okay. I will pick on the flank.
And Sword and Legacy.
Sword and Legacy. So I've got to pick between 15 and 19 threat. So we'll put that one there, we'll put this one here.
I'll clear my name.
So, being the first in real life video, let's go big. Let's go 19.
Good work.
So we'll get back to you once we've got a team each.
Alright, so time to introduce the squad that I have selected for my roster. Just going 4 tall, 4 wide. What do you normally say, John?
4 tall.
4 tall. Tall is 4. With not just a decent squad, I hope, but a squad that I really like. So got Bladen as the leader. That needs clarifying because I've also got Strange. So I'm definitely playing Midnight Suns. Bladen as the leader. Original Doctor Strange. The Immortal Hulk is coming in there, and then we've got Black Panther, Chosen of Bast. As far as cards go, unsurprisingly, Siege of Darkness, Seven Sons of Cinnabus, One Below All, Brace for Impact, and Patch Up.
So as I said before, it'd be really nice to have Brace right now because there is a big green Hulk there. But I've got Cable, Iceman, Storm as my leader, Beast, Domino, and my only splash, which is Toad. With my cards, I've got, to me, my X-Men, First Class, Sacrifice, Xavier's Dream, and Survival.
Okay, so I got priority, so I'll be kicking off with placing. Yep. So I am going to go for, unsurprisingly, a Hulk down the middle.
A big Hulk down the middle, yeah. I'm scared already.
New map from Torok Games that we've got here is marked, which is very nice, and actually the deployment zones are the right distance, which is always good.
It is always good.
Still got the habit of always using a measure though, which is good.
I think the man from the future will
Interesting.
hopefully take on Hulk.
You didn't take him in the last game, so he's not a man from my past. When
My
the
first
last
game
time
with
I
him,
had to
actually.
face you.
First game with him,
Oh,
so
cool.
we'll see what happens with him.
I will go for... I've only got medium movers. I'm going to go for... Just remind me, John, these are twos?
So yeah, that's a good idea. So the graves are size 1s, the fences are all size 2s, the crypts are all size 3, and that bad boy is a size 5.
Size 5, ain't nobody throwing that in this game. Okay, mate, back to you. I've dropped Chosen of Bast.
Perfect. Right, let's try to disrupt some of that medium move, and we'll put Iceman just there.
Okay. I will go for the Good Doctor. Again, just off the centre.
Yep. I will go with Storm down the middle, just to there.
Great. And then it's a last and not least for me, mate. I am going to go for Blade just over here. Again, I'll just make sure, yeah, it's perfectly lined up.
Awesome. And I've got 3 left because it's love to go wide. We will go with Toad. He'll snuffle in just there. We will go with Domino next to Cable, and we'll go with Beast just there. Right, we'll do power phase, and good luck, my friend.
Yeah, good luck to you, brother. Let's get these set up. So just for the benefit of the camera, the overhead, I'm using trackers from Cogger 2. So I'll just make sure I've got the right kind with everyone. Yeah, that'll work.
Awesome. And now, obviously, because deployment is over, I will play First Class, which means everyone can activate for 1 less power, apart from Toad.
Strange is any extra power for Strange or just 1?
Just for 1.
Yeah,
he's not
3, 4.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer, isn't it, who gets 1? And then nothing extra for Panther either, right?
No, that's correct.
Okay, cool.
Over to you, my friend.
Okay, here we go to start things off then. Where am I likely to get to go? Yep, I am going to take Blade and do double move.
Yep.
Basically, I'm going to end within 1 of that. God bless Marked Mats.
Definitely.
Happy with that move, mate? Yeah?
That's fine, mate.
Okay, and then he will spend his 1 power to kick me off.
Pick up the Deadly
Pick up
Lucy.
that. Anything I need to roll, or does he just take it?
He just takes it, mate. He just takes it. Okay. Just getting... Blade loves this map. He's definitely in his element, isn't he? These graves. Right.
That's what we call thematic, pal.
I will activate Toad. Toad is very good at picking these guys up, so he's going to move once to that, and he can interact within 2. So he's going to go as far away
nice and clear
as possible. So he's just going to go just to there and then pick that up for his 1 power.
And because he doesn't benefit from first class, right?
No, because he is not an X-Man. He's quite the opposite.
Sweet. Okay, now you done?
He's done. Yes, mate.
All right. I think I will. So, Insight of the Ancients isn't going to make a huge difference on these page flips unless someone's near them, right?
Correct, yes. Because you get to interact with these for, well, you still have to pay the power, but you get them for free unless someone is interacting with them.
So I'll do 1 to there, and then he is going to spend his 1 just to flip that, so just a token.
Yep.
And then does he want to get safely away? He's not the punchiest, is he?
He certainly isn't.
Okay, yeah, let's... He's not got any power to go in there. He will... He's just going to move on to the side there.
Cool. Yeah, it's a good idea to keep him within 1 of that, so it makes it harder for me if I want to be aggressive.
Good shout. That was exactly what I was thinking there, John.
I'm glad.
John's playing 4D chess and I'm just trying to remember the names of the characters I brought.
I'll activate Beast.
Sweet.
So Beast will move once to there. Beast will then move just to that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pick that up for no power because of first class, and then Storm will pay 1 power for to be my X-Men, so it gets to advance Beast small towards her.
You can run, but you better not. Run.
So Beast will go to there. And because I've not spent any power yet, he'll pay his power.
Pick that up.
And he'll make that mine. It's a very typical X-Man play.
Very
Over to you, buddy.
Just thinking with the Hulk. 2. Boom. For 1. Move and hit. Okay. I'll use the Good Doctor. I think is range 4.
Has Toad got far enough away? He certainly has.
Yeah, I think he definitely has. There's no danger about that. I can pass, right?
You can pass, yes. I've got many more than you.
I'll take a pass at this point, mate.
Sounds good. I'm not within 2, so I can't Storm Hop off Beast. So
Get some activated tokens, that's a good shape.
I think Storm is just going to be boring for the first turn. Move once to that. And move just to there. And she will, with first class, make that mine. And over to you. You can pass again 1 more time if you want. She's got stealth.
Oh, so he's not getting those unless he's
That's why she's feeling pretty safe.
She is. I will pass 1 more time, mate.
Yeah.
Play it into him. That will let me still keep prior.
Definitely fair. Do I be aggressive with Iceman? I quite like being aggressive with him, but not with the Hulk there. So think we just try to set something nice up. Let's see where. So I don't think he'll be in range to do that. Do we set it off her? Probably not. So Iceman's just going to double move to be within 2 of Cable, and he is done.
Okay. I'll move Strange there.
Yep.
And I will spend his 1 to flip that without a charge. In fact, I'll just put him back there, like he's going to stop just short.
Yep, not a problem.
And I don't think maybe that he has anything else that really is a game changer worth doing type thing, so I'll just say that he is done by taking that.
Okay. And I don't think he's got a stealth, so I don't think I can get in range of anyone, so I think I've just got to set up for next turn. Do we go quite heavy on that flank? That is the question. I think we do. So I think Domino, because that's size 1, she can go straight over it. And then I think she just wants to end her movement within 3 of just there. So she's within 3 of him and 3 of him, and she is done. Now here comes a big scary man.
Well, she's the closest thing to him. Sorry, I gave him a nudge there.
Now if you haven't played against Immortal Hulk under Midnight Suns, doing 1 below all and the bump, he can get very, very far.
Yeah, and that's the punt I'm going to take, mate. So he's got 3 power to start. I'm going to spend 2 for 1 below all. So he's going to place in 2. And then...
How's that? You can definitely get there.
Yeah, he's totally going to get there. I don't think the bump's going to leave him stuck in between those things.
Yeah, luckily the fences are helping me out there.
Yeah, so I'm going to, instead, I am going to use an action for a move.
Yep.
He's going to pop there.
Yep.
Healthily within 2.
Definitely.
All right, but the good thing is it leaves him with a power. So let's do...
Our first dice of the game.
Yeah, first dice of the game. So, unsurprisingly, for what I've got, I'm going to do a smash with Hulk, which is a 7 dice physical. As far as triggers go, it's a usual builder equal to the damage dealt, and there's a trigger on a throw for a wild.
Perfect. I've got 3 physical.
3 physical. Any defensive tech that's worth explaining?
So the thing with Domino is it doesn't matter too much on defending, but when she attacks, you let me roll first because she can turn skulls into crits when she's got power.
Okay. I've done all right, John.
You have, and you can't explode them, thankfully.
So no exploding crits against her?
No, no, you don't explode crits. So you've got 5 against
2 there.
2. I think she has to pay the power to turn that skull into a crit. So I've got 3 at the moment, then I roll 2 crits. So I'm blocking 4, very lucky. So taking 1, and you do get the throw as well.
Nice. So I throw her any distance short, right? Yeah, any distance short.
Away
throw the character target short.
Oh, nice.
So I will
bring you closer to death.
Yes, let's throw her short.
Yep.
Into the thick of things.
Lovely. She's very happy being there.
And how many damage did I do to you in the end? Any? Sorry, that's it.
You did 1.
I did.
So you gain 1 power for that.
So that leaves Hulk on 2 power.
Luckily, he's not as good as the OG Hulk, where it cost him 3 to throw.
Yeah, so I'm 1 short for that. Thinking options, the only thing I could do is an incredibly light siege play, which would be 1, but I think I'm better off waiting and getting some more power next to it.
Well,
so
definitely.
yeah, that's good, mate, and that would be Hulk all done.
Cool. So you are out of activations now, and I've got Cable. Question is, do I want to go all in on Hulk, or do I want to feed him all that power? You know what? I think let's have some fun. So Cable's going to spend a power for the Storm Hop, which comes with Storm's leadership, and he's going to come just to there. He's been told that Immortal Hulk's killed the future, so he's not very happy. And he will do a 5 dice energy. Because I'm within 3 of you, I get 2 rerolls, and on a wild, I incinerate you.
Nice, and energy is my weakest for Immortal Hulk.
Cool. Right, here we go. Oh, that is pretty good for me.
It's very not good for me at all, mate.
So I'm currently getting 4. And then I get 2 rerolls.
Yeah, nothing for me.
So that is showing 6. Oh, he is not happy.
Yeah, can't block any. Hulk has no damage reduction, so it becomes
6 damage.
6 damage and 6 power.
Yep, I did get a wild, so you are incinerated. And you did bring Brace, but I am tempted just to throw something at you so it doesn't get thrown into my face. Because I don't have Brace. So he's going to pay 3 power, and he's going to throw that size 3 into Immortal Hulk.
So it's going to be 4 incoming damage.
4 incoming
damage.
damage.
4 physical. Yeah, I'll do Brace.
Sounds good, yeah. It's fair.
So just 1, right?
Just for 1 power. Cool. And I do get another action, so I think I'm just going to shoot him again. Now he's incinerated, he's on 2 defense.
Yeah, let me grab an incineration dice. So I've got some new...
They're very cool.
Yeah, so these are condition dice from Baron of Dice. Cheap plug.
All this free advertising.
Yeah, I do love this advertising.
Right, 5 dice into Immortal Hulk. You're rolling 2 now.
On energy, right?
Yes.
Again, yeah.
Just for 2 so far, so you're blocking nothing.
Blocking nothing.
You've got no rerolls. I've got 2 rerolls, so I get 3. So take another 3 damage, please.
Turn 1, Hulk is on 9 and 6 power.
And that was from Cable, the man from the future. He obviously saw what Hulk was weak to, and definitely overachieved.
I think I've turned Hulk the wrong way on power there. He started the turn on 2. He's took 9 damage, spent 1, so he must be on 9.
He's on max power.
Yeah, that's
he is on
max.
max.
I was wondering why he took, for the damage he took in the first time, he took power and then he didn't.
Yeah, no, I think I turned it down rather than up, so that makes sense. Thankfully, John's a kind, forgiving player.
I tried to be.
Whoosh.
Perfect, right, so...
Turn?
Yeah, that is turn. I've got 2 extracts and 2 points, so I got up to 4 points.
1 extract, 2 points for me, mate, so 3.
So you go to 3 and we go to turn 2. Let's take these off.
Yeah.
Is there anything to summarise, or does anybody who know the game know what's going on?
I think on a turn 1.
I think people roughly know what's going on.
It's more explaining as we go along, probably, I think.
Yeah, and there's certain times where you can do like activations where you're like, right, this guy's in trouble, so I need to activate him first, or he's got... So yeah, you can sort of almost do it that way, can't you?
Yeah. So should we power up then, John?
Yep, let's power up. 1
for Blade, 1 for the good doctor, none for Hulk because he's full, and 1 for the Chosen of Bast.
The Cable is on 9 power as well, so they're both heaviest threats are rolling on power. And then over to you, good sir.
Right.
Are you going first because you went last?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always
It's always it's always like a whoever.
whoever went last gets to go.
And there is manipulation things you can do with certain affiliations, but not with these two.
Okay, I am going to start with Immortal Hulk.
Here comes the big bad.
And I will hit a Gamma Burst for 5.
Yep.
Into Cable.
Into Cable, right.
Actually, who's got your footballs? Anyone? Domino? Oh, Domino got... No, she's got...
Toad, who's there, and Beast, who's there. Gamma is range 3, isn't it?
Yes.
So you are within range of him.
Yeah, dude, we'll do it into Beast instead, if that's alright.
Okay, yep, that's fine. Cable's going to spend 2, which will bump Beast's defences up by 2, so I've got 6 now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If only I was normal Hulk, I'd be adding a few more dice into this ball. Come on, let's spike it. Oh man, this is not...
So Hulk is puny Hulk at the moment.
3
So
dice.
you've got 3, I've got 2 at the moment. I'm pretty sure you're outside of range 2, and with Storm's leadership, I do get a reroll. You've got no rerolls, so I'll do a reroll. So I block 2. Beast can pay, but I think I'll just take a damage.
Take the 1 damage, so Hulk gets 1 power.
So take.
Oh no, I don't, because it's Gamma
I take
Burst.
1 damage. Gamma Burst doesn't allow me to get power.
Yeah.
But because I rolled a skull and it's Beast, he gains a power for that.
Oh, nice. And I get to throw you short.
Yes.
So, in that instance, I'll work out basically, is there a world where I throw you and you hit Cable and get in to me?
Probably not, but if only you were Midnight Suns and you had a bump.
Let's do the throw into Cable.
Yeah, cool.
Cable can take the incoming.
So Beast takes a damage. And let me just quickly look at Cable's rules. When his character and our character is targeted, so he can't use that to bump up his dice, so he's just got to take it. So he's got 4 incoming damage, rolls 3 dice. Ugh, takes all 3, all 4 indeed. I do have Xavier's Dream. Is it worth using it so early? You know what? He is going to take 4 damage.
4 damage into Cable from the throw.
Yeah.
That's lush.
So we saw what was coming in front of him, but he didn't see the Beast from behind.
Okay, I think that it's worth us trying another smash on.
A Gamma Burst.
No, I
Just
think
a normal attack.
Gamma Burst leaves me no power, and I gain no power for it. The only thing is, it gives you no power, so you might wake up. Any rules on how many we can carry of the extracts?
So you can take all 3 extracts. Deadly Legacy is one of the only 3 that you can take extra. With Deadly Legacy, the first one it costs 1 power, the second costs 2, and the third one costs 3. And if you get all 3, you can actually explode in the cleanup phase and get yourself a load of points.
Nice. So I'm gonna do. How many health has Cable got left?
Cable's got 3 health left, and Beast has got 4.
Okay, I'm gonna start by spending 3 to throw Cable and Beast same size.
Cable is size 2, Beast is size 3.
Let's throw Beast.
Just quickly see if you're within 2. You are not within 2.
So
You
I'm
can
doing
throw
it around.
Cable.
That was a 5. Let's do a smash into Cable first, and then decide what we need to do with
the question
the throw.
is, do I sacrifice it? Because I do want a Cable, because he feels like the only person which can deal with the big green man. So I think Cable and Iceman are going to pay 1 each for sacrifice.
Flip that card. 2 tactics cards left for John Boy.
It is typical X-Men using all the tactics cards I'm surprised I've still got 2 left. To be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. Take it slowly.
And then Cable will pay 2 to bump up his dice, because with sacrifice, you cannot. Let's have a look. So you cannot add defense dice, but other people can. So he is on 6 dice, but I cannot explode crits or change any of my dice.
So 7 dice for me, for the builder, and hoping for a
Just a 2 for me.
wild for the throw.
Nice.
That's a bit better than it has been. So let's move them out. So 4, and I've got trigger for the throw.
Nice. I'm blocking 2, so Iceman takes 2.
And I get to throw Iceman into... Cable's got less health left, right?
Cable's got 3 left, and Beast has got 4.
Into Cable.
Into Cable, so we'll just spin around
Spin
slightly.
it, yeah. Find an edge.
So Iceman takes 1 damage, so he's on 2 health left.
Sorry, how many damage do I do to you there?
2. And then, come on Cable, turn around please. Oh, he definitely turned around.
Oh,
He got
man.
2 free. He is loving life.
Okay. And the range on my throw is within 2.
So it'd be Domino or Cable. And
Or, what's that, a 2?
that's the size 2, yeah. So many throws.
Yeah.
He is great.
Okay, I'll spend 1 for a bump.
Yep. So it puts you on a point.
And then I'll spend 3 for the throw on Beast into Cable. Again.
Nice. So Beast takes 1 extra damage. And come on, Cable, you can catch him this time. He's blocking well. I've got 2 so far. Got 2. So he would be taking 2 and live on 1. Do I want to? I think I'll take that. So he'll take 2 more. So he goes to 6. And he is on 9 power. So he's on 1 health left.
Okay. And I will...
If he renders Cable unconscious, does he lose the power or does he stay on?
No, so he keeps the power, but he can't activate this turn. So you've got 2 sides of so you get the healthy and injured. So he'd just be knocked out for this round, which would not be good because he needs to deal with this big man.
I am going to...
Am I missing something? Because the Hulk seems to have been going forever. Does he get to burn all these power then?
No, he's...
So he's done his 2 activations.
He has a lot of moves and
He's
stuff.
thrown,
Okay.
he's bumped, and he's also got Siege of Darkness. So I'd imagine he's debating whether to...
Yeah, screw it. I'm going to use Siege
Nice.
and have another swing with Hulk. No one else has got enough power for it.
No, because it's not as good as the Wakanda Forever because it's 2 power instead of 1.
Oh, wow, so Wakanda has 1 for the same thing.
Yeah.
So I will go. Now I just need to decide who, because I can do, again, it's a 7 dicer. But I want to essentially hope for the trigger throw and do 2 people in.
Yeah.
It's before damage is dealt for... Oh, no, it's after attack is resolved. So if you daze, I don't
So
throw
yeah,
you.
if you daze, I don't get thrown. But both would be
Who has gone so far?
no one. You're
You
the
start.
first
Yeah,
activation.
okay. So I think the best thing I can do... Cable's got 1.
He certainly has.
How many's Beast got left?
Beast has got 3 left. Iceman's got 2. So
Oh.
Hulk has definitely been beating everyone up at the moment.
Let's go for Beast because he's got the football.
Okay, so Beast has got 4. I think I will pay 2 on Cable again to bump him up to 6.
Good luck, mate. Right,
Definitely
that's
got the
finally
throw.
better.
Oh, that is good for me as well. So you've got a crit to add. I've got
that's
2.
not
So I'm blocking. I've got 4 there.
I've got 5.
So you deal the 1 damage. Do I want to re-roll? You've got the throw. I will re-roll 2. So don't get anything else. So I take the 1 damage.
Yeah, I've took the 1 power. I'd already taken 1 power for that. That's cool, right?
And I gain 2 power because I got the skull.
And I get the throw, which I'll throw you into Cable.
Cool. So Beast takes another damage, living on 1. And Cable, I'd love not to use Xavier's Dream, but I think I'm going to have to. So block 2. So there's 2 incoming damage. So I believe, I'm going to pay 1 on Beast and 1 on Iceman for Xavier's Dream. So he takes no damage.
Nice.
Interesting fact as well is normally when you do an attack action within 2 of Iceman, you would get slow.
Yeah.
But because Siege of Darkness isn't actually an attack action, it doesn't. Yeah. So Siege will kind of forever.
They both work that way.
Yeah.
So okay, sweet. I'm glad of that because I was about to ask you if I needed to take slow.
Yeah.
So look, that's cool. So my option here is to flip your sword, right?
Yes.
And it's going to cost me a power to interact.
Yeah.
What happens then?
So you roll 1 dice. On a crit, wild, or a hit, it turns to yours. Anything else stays mine.
It's a power you need to spend, so let's go for it. So 1 dice.
Just 1 dice.
In the Eye of Agamotto.
You do not get it.
Do not get it. Back to you.
And I'm hoping that skull means that I'm going to just kill him now. Fingers crossed. Right. I mean, I've got lots of options. Beast is on 1, Cable's on 1, Iceman's on 2.
Probably you should activate Toad, I think.
Thanks, mate.
The irony is, it's probably what I would do.
But the options are: do I ignore Hulk and go for Panther or Blade to try to nullify you taking anyone out? But that is risky business. I could go with Domino, but she isn't going to take 2 out. I think we just go with Cable and just see how much damage we can do to Hulk. So Cable is actually going to pay 3 power to start with. He is within range 3 of this, size 3. He's just going to throw that into...
do I lose a defense dice for Incinerate on dodges or not?
No,
so I back up to my 4
so you're
physical.
back up to 4, yeah.
That's healthy, yeah. I've got 2 shields.
2, nice. So you take 2 damage.
Got to take 2. Power for 2?
Yes, you do, yeah.
So just a quick check up on Hulk. He's on 11 wounds and 3 power.
Lovely. Let's try and get that to 15, shall we? Right, he's just going to shoot you in the face point blank with 5 dice energy.
2.
So that's
1 in, 1 out.
That's 1 crit. So I've got 3, and then I get 2 rerolls.
So many rerolls.
So I'm doing 4.
And I've blocked 1, so you're doing 3. Leaves me on 14.
Leave you on 1. Okay. So I think I've just got to do that again. So I'm just going to do another 5 dice into Hulk.
All that dice got away. Nothing from me.
So hopefully with 5 dice
you
and
can
2
make a
rerolls.
1 here.
Just for 1 so far. I will roll these.
It's on the floor.
Yeah. So it's just the 1. So luckily I managed to daze you.
So I go up to 7 power, 15 wounds. He gets the daze token on him, right?
Yes, he gets a daze token on him, and then he gets the immortality token as well.
And that goes onto his card here, and
Yes.
then when at the cleanup phase, he will wake up, crawl back out of his grave, and
so cleanup phase, he will lose all of his power, and he will get that with the wounds.
Nice.
So I'm guessing he's on 7 power, so he'll go down to
8 wounds.
8 wounds, yes. Yeah. Cool. As well, he keeps Incinerate until he's actually flipped.
Oh,
it doesn't
sweet.
matter so much with certain people, but with Blade, if you've got Bleed and there's, say for instance, these 3 are dazed and they've all got Bleed, Blade could move there and gain 3 power at the end of his activation.
Nice.
So that's good to know. But I think Cable isn't done yet because I feel like
To be fair, my turn with Hawk took about 20 minutes, so I think you're good to go.
That is it, yeah. I think he's going to do a sneaky move, so he is actually going to pay 2 power for a body slide.
Body slide by 2.
Just to there, he doesn't like getting people thrown into him. He is within 2, so I could as well do a full-on retreat, which I don't think's a bad idea. So he's going to pay another 1, and he's going to Hawk. You are a menace. He's just going to retreat to there, and I've used my Storm Hop. So I will put an X-Men token next to Storm so I remember.
Cool, that sound.
And that is Cable done.
Okay, mate, so back over to moi. I will activate.
You're going to pass?
I mean, I could do, right? I will activate.
I'm guessing not so good in turn 2.
It is,
it can still have its benefit, right?
passing is tricky sometimes because he has got a few of his characters in danger. So if you do pass one, I could daze one of his characters, which would put him in a worse position.
Yeah.
So it's always interesting to know what to do in that certain situation.
The way I look at it, mate, there's no way Panther gets into the thick of that, is there? He's not going to get
You'd
past
have to double move to be exactly where Cable was,
Yeah.
I believe. Which I know you'd want to pounce into someone with the power.
With the power afterwards. Of course, so I could double... No, because I wouldn't be able to double move and do the hit, could I? So... Okay. Just check. Seven Sons of Cinnabus is an attack, so takes an action.
Yes, mate, yeah. And you need 2 people around you, so you'd have to make a long move to the other side of the board.
So, all right, let's activate Blade.
Yep.
And go for Domino.
Okay, so again, you can't explode crits against Domino, but I mean,
how is she for Mystic?
She's free, so she's not too bad or good into anything.
Okay, I'll do the Katana with him, mate, which is 5.
Nice.
That is
That
where
is
I've
pretty
been looking
good.
the rest of the game.
So I block absolutely nothing. You don't explode crits.
I don't explode crits,
No,
so
that's
ignore that.
fine.
So 4 for...
So you do take 4. There is nothing I can do about that. So she takes 4 and dazes.
Takes 4 dazes, gets bleed. Oh no, it's if the character has blade after the attack, character gains bleed.
Yep, so I do gain bleed
Yeah.
because, as we said earlier, I do still get conditions. So that puts me to 6 power.
Equal to, so how much damage did I do to you?
4.
Damn.
That was pretty
And there was a
good.
Pierce as well. Yeah, but it didn't matter, right?
It did not matter.
But you do gain bleed, as you said there.
Yep.
So that's pretty
That was
cool.
pretty good. Best he could have done.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, I get a best now, a bump with him. So he might end up there. He can shoot through Hulk, right?
Yes, mate, yeah.
Okay, that's great. Let's try it. So 1 for a bump.
Yep.
Just to get him forwards.
Within 4 of Beast for his throwing blades, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that's the hope. Mate, let me just check. He's in.
How much power has he got?
4.
Are you within 3 or are you just shy of 3?
Moving over to 3.
Looks like you're in for 3.
Yeah, I'd
which
say
means
so, unless we want to move Hawk to find
no,
out.
it looked like he was in, so
Yeah.
you could actually do your spender into me.
Oh crap! Yeah, because it's 4.
He's only got 1. He's only got 1 health.
Yeah.
But it depends whether you think your 4 is going to beat my 4.
So so my 4 dice. Look, this is what we're here for. Let's do the spender.
Here we go.
So you don't have bleed.
No.
So I can't reroll my dice. You gain bleed.
Yep.
And after it's resolved, I can actually advance medium, which
might
is
put you in a
quite
better
big.
position.
Yeah.
So I only get 3 because it is Mystic, isn't it?
It is Mystic,
Yep.
mate. Yeah,
So
Knight
you
of the
get
Damp
3.
here, this is.
Cool.
So 7 dice. 7 dice Mystic. Let's pop this.
There we go. I blank out, but I do get re-rolls, so let's see what
I've rolled 1 crit, so I'll roll a re-roll in. Roll a crit in. And
so you do get 4, so there is nothing I can do about it because I've only got 1 health. So I do take a damage.
Gain bleed.
Gain bleed.
And I advance medium. Now, John, just for the benefit of everyone listening at home,
Yep.
advance still just means move any direction. It doesn't have to be towards, right?
Yes, so advance means you can advance any direction. It comes into play when if you're trying to go over a terrain piece which is bigger than you, and then you can't advance because it's called a climb.
Does if I do that, does it count as a move action, and therefore do I end up taking Iceman slow?
So yes, because it's part of your attack, it classes as your attack
The
action.
end of the attack.
So if you advance within 2 of Iceman, you will get slow.
And all that does though is stops me from.
But Blade is very good. He can also pay a power to just reduce.
Just do a shake.
Yeah. But you could also, as well, you can either try to get onto the point, which is going to be very close.
Dude, I just thought I spent my power.
You spent all your power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you might as
if
well
I get there, I'm better off probably going away and not getting in the thick
either
of it.
away, or is there a sweet spot where you're within 2 of Beast and Domino to gain 2 power at your end of your
Yeah,
activation?
that's a good show.
I don't know if there is.
I don't know.
You can always
See if we
check.
can find out, right? So Domino, there, Beast. I mean, it's
there
more
is.
about Beast, isn't it, than anything? So if I said, happy with that? We're
Yep.
2 Beast. So advanced medium would get me there, right? We're happy
Yes,
with
mate,
that.
yeah.
So let's go to there of Beast.
Yep. Nice.
Boom, boom. So actually, if I'd have used the move to get there, I'd have
Yeah.
gained a power, but it's at the end of my activation, so I can't then flip it.
Well, it's a spender, so you don't gain power anyway.
No,
so
sorry, for the bleed.
Yeah, so it's when your turn ends.
Yeah,
So it's
I
very similar
can't
to-
then do
yeah,
it.
it's
So
very
I'm
similar to
better off getting to there and then doing Vampiric Immortality. At the end of this character's turn, it removes 1 wound, gains 1 power, removes 1 wound for each character within 2 that has bleed, so I just get 2 power.
Yes, you do.
Ace, okay. And that's Blade. I'm quite happy with that as a turn.
Yeah, couldn't have done much more, so that was very good. I'm just looking at all my team, and I've got so much red on my team. They are getting bullied. So, what do we do now? Does Iceman try to stop the bullying? Does he just get involved?
I don't know why, but I think Iceman sounds like Samuel L. Jackson in The Incredibles. Frozone, was he in that one?
Yeah, that's it.
Iceman's great in this. Definitely my favourite model ever to paint. 1 colour of contrast and that was it.
But before I go with Iceman, Beast does drop this. So you get to put it, obviously you won't have a power to pick it up.
No,
You get to
so I
place
get to place it anywhere within 2 of Beast.
Yes, mate, yeah.
Okay, so knowing that Blade is within 2 of Beast, I'll put
Yeah.
it on Blade.
Okay,
Not
that is
on
very
Blade,
fair.
as in he's not got it, but...
So I think I've just got to try to go all out here. I think staggering
Yeah, because you've got to be within 3 of me.
staggering Panther would be quite nice. I can't. I can explode crits against him. I just can't modify
Can't
dice.
modify dice when targeting his character with attacks.
So I have lost 2 of my characters this round, so it's quite a big round for Matt. But I think just trying to nullify your action economy is probably a good idea. So yeah. So Iceman's going to move to that. I think he's just shy of the point, but he's within 2 of you.
So do I get slow because you moved near
No,
me?
so it's
I
only,
have to move,
yes.
yeah.
So I'll pay 3 power to do his chill, which is 7 dice energy on a wild. I get stagger.
Energy against chosen a bast is 3. My only defensive tech is you can't amend dice, yeah? I've done a crit.
Oh, that is pretty good.
Ouch. Just a crit, mate. So there's every chance because he's fairly
So
squishy.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, so I have to block
So
1.
I leave you on 1.
Leave me on 4. So you do 4.
So I do 4, and I do get the wild, so I do stagger you.
Get the wild as what? Sorry.
Wild gives you stagger.
Oh, of course, stagger.
So that is very good.
So stagger meaning at the start of his activation, I have to shake that
You have to shake
kick him
it,
off to
so,
get him
yeah.
to start. So essentially, for the benefit of anyone listening, it's 1 less action for him, which actually is pretty huge given it's a.
Yeah. And because I've left you on 1 health as well, if you do end a movement within with Iceman, you will get slow, and if you do an attack, it will take a damage if you don't kill Iceman.
Wow.
So-
Iceman's how many for health?
He has got 2 health left, so it is a very 50-50 attack.
Beast's dunked.
Beast is
Domino's dunked.
Domino's dunked. Cable's pretty much dunked. And you've killed that many people, you can't actually pass anymore.
No, absolutely. But at the moment, I should still end with Prio if I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
As it stands.
As it stands. Okay, so 2 power to pounce you. Do I get slow?
No, because it's not a move action.
So if I did that, it would be an incoming size 2,
So I'm incoming 3 damage.
and you've got 2 health
I've got
left.
2 health left.
So that wouldn't be the worst thing, because number 1, I would get to move myself short, so I could kind of go sideways and hit you,
Yep.
like as glancing as I can.
Yep.
And there's a possibility
It just takes me
it
out.
just takes you out, and I never have to worry about anything. Dude, let's try that, right? So let's do that for 2.
So you shake stagger.
Yeah, shake stagger for an action, and then the pounce at least doesn't cost an action, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so shake and stagger for the first, and then we'll do the pounce. I don't need to roll anything, right? It's on you to roll that.
Yes, mate.
So
yeah.
he will, I mean, short, we know he basically makes it so that he goes forward till he glances you.
Yep, that looks good. I've got 4 physicals, so there's a chance. So block 2, I take 1. So I am live on 1.
Have you gained slow?
No, because
No,
it's not a
it's
move
not an
action.
attack or a
Yeah,
move.
so
So just run me through. There was 3 incoming.
yep.
You blocked 2,
Two,
took
so
1.
take 1, yeah.
Man, that's cool. Nicely done, mate. I don't gain any power for that, right?
No, mate. So you've got 1 more action.
So if I moved with him, he could move into the middle there, just beyond Hulk, right?
It looks like it'd be on Hulk's base there. I don't think he's got the movement for a sweet spot there where he can do both.
Okay,
So you
but
can either
there's a plan. Here, pick up, bump, do the turn.
Yeah.
3 power.
Bump is very good.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the movement there, happy that he lands
Yep.
basically onto there.
Yep.
Spend 1
Yep.
to pick that up, no penalty.
Yep.
One to do a bump.
Yep. Midnight Suns are very good.
So essentially what's happening there is my leadership allows me to do what's called a bump in the night, which is just a short, tiny little move of 1, but with bases this size,
It's a lot.
that's everything, right?
Yeah.
So we're happy you can nook into there.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And because Beast is dazed, you don't actually have to pay the power.
Oh, I was thinking I was going
Well, you have to pay the power.
Pay the
side,
power,
but
but
you
don't roll the dice.
Yeah.
So 1 off there, and that turns.
So we'll put it just there, and
Yeah,
then we'll sort that
remember.
out in a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So he is done. You've just got Doctor Strange left. And this isn't looking too good for the X-Men at the moment. I mean, I have Dazed Immortal Hulk, so hopefully next round will be quite nice.
And you got the drop on me with that point. I should have used Hulk to get that point start of the game, but I just in my head was like, oh, let's let him come up, and then I tell you what, Beast was dancing in, dancing out, right?
Yeah.
Can you only use a certain combination of those rulers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so John explained that because it's a
So
question
you've
for me.
got a small, medium, and long, and then you've got a range 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're allowed to use only one small, medium, or long at once, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 once. So you can do clever things. I don't know too much for combinations where you can have a size 3, which is almost a medium move. So you can almost
medium move. Yeah.
So there is good combinations you could do, but they are hard to know.
If this does stay in the recording, which it's absolutely cool for it to do so, for anyone interested, that is our pal Aid from the YouTube channel Wargaming for Fun. He's been helping us set up the filming tonight with his expertise, but he's not a big MCP guy, so it's been really useful having him asking questions that are like, oh, cool, yeah, that's not self-explanatory. So
Definitely.
Thanks to Aid for all his help.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, if you need dumb questions, ask him.
Right, so I've got options. I could send Storm into the attack, which isn't the best thing to do, but I want to be up on points. You've got 2 extracts, I've only got 1. But if I move off that point, then you can just come and get it with Strange. I'm not within 4 of you. You're not within 4 of me. So I think Storm's just got to be boring. And she's going to just move on to the point just to there, a bit further away from
It's
the
smart, mate, yeah.
action, and she is done.
So Toady Boy is left to go.
He's going to stay there, I promise you.
It's very gentlemanly of you. Iceman's
What, 1 health left?
1 health left. Strange has got Bolts of Bedevilment at range 4. So to be fair, I can still be on that point and bolt you, right? Well, actually, I don't know, because I need to be... Well, if I was like fence to fence,
I think if you're touching that, you're in range.
So if I go to there, I have to do the roll.
Yes.
If I go to there, you can easily come over here and flip that with Toad. So I'm just giving you that for that, basically.
Possibly, yeah.
I feel like the smart thing to do. So I will... I'll get Prio next turn.
You will, yes. Unless you one-shot Toad.
Yeah. So if I dink Iceman now, I might be better leaving him and dinking him at the start of the next round so he doesn't
that is very
activate,
possible, yeah.
rather than waking him up powered and pissed off. I'm going to have enough powered and pissed off going on over here. But
He's got 1 health left.
yeah, nothing stops me. Short move, bolts. So what I'm interested in is, can I get Strange to there? Ooh. I don't think he does. With a bump.
Yeah.
He does.
Depends how aggressive you want to be, I guess.
Do you know what, mate? This is what we're... Who else has got the football for you, Toad?
Just Toad.
So if I do go and one-shot Toad, although it's unlikely, there's a chance Strange ends up with that. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's try it. I know that, like, you're always told don't give Prio away, but from a teaching point of view, John, I've done it now. Would you have done that, or would you have left Toad well alone?
So from a teaching point of view, I would have personally left Toad alone. Because if you do one-shot him, hopefully I'll be able to take a Mortal Hulk out before he gets an activation.
Yeah.
But again, it's still a big to do. So we'll see what happens.
So he's there now. So he's basically... I've got range of either Toad or Storm. But Storm ain't been touched, right?
No, she hasn't.
And is she stealth?
She's stealth, but I think you're within... Yeah, you're within...
Yeah, well in 3. So she... so I've done a move.
Yep.
So let's get this right, Matt. You just moved, saying you were going to one-shot Toad. Then you ask for the advice.
Let's do Toad, because that's the fair thing
having
to do.
committed to it. And then
Well,
you're
no,
like,
I hadn't you had to commit at that point. Let's
now
do
I've
Toad.
received your
I
advice.
forgot the Colts is only a 5, man. Like, so let's do that. I've done all right, mate.
So I block 1 so far.
I've got
You got
5.
5. I've got 1. I am outside of range 2 of you, so I get a storm reroll, which I'll do. So I block 2, so I take 3. And because you dealt damage, I believe you get to advance me short.
I do get to push you short, yes.
Is it a push or an advance?
Push. So
Okay,
does it
cool.
make any difference?
Just means that if I hit terrain, I've got to stop.
Okay. If...
Are you playing that as impassable?
So you can get into this. So with MCP, because it's a size 5, you get things like flight and wall crawler that you can do your move on anything, but if you don't have it, you'd have to climb this technically, so it'd only be a small move into here.
Okay.
So because that's a size 5 and these two are wall crawler and flight, they'll be okay with this.
Panther's wall crawler for me, Strange is flight. So there's quite a lot of people on the board that will be fine.
They can
with
go
it.
into that, yeah.
But other than that, you just play that as a cylinder rather
Yes, that's
than
it, yeah.
the staircase.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that Strange has that particularly does any throws or anything like that. So I think he is because he's done a move and an attack.
Yeah, you get the push as well, don't you?
The push towards me, but you're going to go now. So I am going to throw you away. If I can't hurt you and get the ball, I want you to at least have to use your movement up.
So before you took them away, you got 2 into me.
Yeah.
3 into me, sorry.
Yeah.
And you got a shield, which means you gain an extra power, so you get 4 power. I will pay 2 for slippery, which means that after an attack
You get to move.
I get to move, and he is, surprise, going to come straight back up there. You normally run him away, but this instance, it is better for me to do that.
Yeah, and it's back to you, mate. That's me done.
Cool. I don't think Toad can reach 2 pay-to flips, so he's just going to do his best to... He's going to move once to there.
I don't know why in my head I always think he's a long mover. It's the hop that he has that makes him be able to move far,
I'm within,
right?
Yeah, I'm within 2, so he'll pay a power straight away to make that mine.
Nicely done, mate. Take mine off.
Thank you. So, where does he want to go now where he's not as much in danger? Definitely can't get to there, so I think he's just going to...
Hop, hop, hop.
So you've got range 4, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I don't think I can actually get out of range. So what I'll do, I'll lift that up very slightly, just to put that underneath.
Oh, dude, yeah. As long as it goes back roughly where it was.
Yeah, and then I'll just go as far away as possible, just so then I do get cover. Thank you very much.
Love those new tools you've got. They're Cockatoo.
Thank you very much. Yeah, they're really, really cool.
Great company.
Yeah, I've had Wakanda ones for quite a while, but...
It's nice to see you on theme, on point.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Turn?
That is turn, yeah.
Okay.
So, it was looking
4.
very bad for me, but
Yeah.
I've managed to pull it back to
So it's 4-4, right?
I get 3.
Oh, sorry, 3. So 4-3. So we end up even.
4-3, yeah. So, we are both on 7 points each. It goes to turn round 3. I've got a lot of people to flip over.
So I don't flip Hulk, I give him the immortality token, I take the 7 power and 7 wounds away.
Yeah. And then obviously in the power phase you gain another 3.
Yeah, so then everyone's tokens. He loses Incinerate?
Yes, mate, yeah. Which means a lot of my guys lose.
Bleed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it worth us while we're in between rounds just trying to nudge your X token off that thing.
Sure.
Do you want to just do that? Yeah. Top man. Jonah, friend of the channel, would be saying, put him next to it, not on top of it. Good advice, Jonah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Right.
Jonah's probably sitting there going, well, why have you just not done it then?
I tell you all the time.
Yeah.
Right. I have got a card to play
Ooh.
called Survival, which means...
Sorry for asking a dumb question. You just went last with the frog?
yes.
The toad, sorry.
So
Yeah.
I keep prio.
But there's things called phases. So now we're in the power phase.
So you're not starting the...
No, so this
okay.
gets played in the power phase before anything happens.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting.
No, that's
No, it's a
absolutely
good question
fine.
again.
No, good. Yeah. So
Do you want to take your storm hop?
yep, I'll
token
take that off there. I do think it's a good idea.
Just to remind me, because I don't know if I've ever seen it before or used it before, what does survival do?
So survival, you play in power phase, you pay X power for the threat value. So for me, it'd be either beast or domino. So they'd pay 3 power for this card. It means in the first activation of this round, they cannot be injured pretty much.
Oh, wow.
They can't be damaged by enemy
Nice.
effects, superpowers, or reactive team tactics cards. So I kind of want them both alive. Depending who are you going to go with. I think you might want to take Iceman out and you might want to throw Iceman into Domino. So I think Domino's going to pay 3. And
She's
I'll
gonna
put
get the
survival.
survival.
I'll put it
Yeah,
next
put it
her,
next to it, we
actually.
can't forget then.
Yeah, so she's paid 3. So I am all out of tactics cards. And then over to you, my friend.
Okay. Power, sorry, mate, I haven't done my power. So 1,
It's too late now. my
1,
friend.
yeah, take it back. Take backsies. 3, and 1. So, just because we might have people who haven't heard or seen Immortal Hulk, he now has the immortality token.
Yeah.
At the end of each of his turns, he removes
So at the end of every activation, so
of
mine and
anyone.
yours.
Yeah, he loses a wound.
Yeah. And if he gets to 0 wounds off, he loses the immortality token.
Okay.
Which is very sad because I've spent a lot of time and energy. Well, saying that, it's just been Cable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cable has.
Okay. You might think this seems a bit bonkers.
We will
But-
see.
I'm going to use Strange.
Yep. Just take the tick off him.
Yes,
You'll put him on straight away in a minute. But
He's going to medium move.
yep.
And then Patch Up is within range 2. So there ain't no way a bump's going to get in there.
He has got another healing thing.
He has, but he needs an action for it, right? No,
no.
he doesn't. Okay.
Is it within 3?
Yes.
I don't think you're within 3
I
there.
don't think I'm within 3, but it also is limited on what I can do with it, right? So
Yeah.
I'm going to move again to there.
Yep.
And I am then going to play Patch Up for 5.
Yep.
So it leaves him with 2.
Yep.
And that takes Hulk down from 8 to 3.
Yep. And then 2 because it's the end of your activation.
And end of activation for 1 more goes down to 2. I know that might seem like whoa, that was all Strange did, but if it gets Hulk in a much better place to be alive, I
Yeah.
need him
Definitely.
to keep bullying you. So
So survival goes, and I'll just check. So you are within 2, so
up
you do
to
get
get slow.
slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
So survival's gone. Question is, do I try to beat up Hulk? I have got the immortality token on him, but he's got 13 health left.
Slow in the new tokens, mate, is an S, right?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Ironically, because there's only 6 sides on a dice, there's no slow on those condition dice from Paradise.
So I believe Cable could slide in. Cable has got a range 5, but you like to be within range 3, so he gets his rerolls.
Yep.
So I could go with Cable, or I could go with Domino. Both do a lot of damage. But see, this is the trouble with Immortal Hulk. You either go all in on him, or you just try to daze everyone else around him to nullify their attacks. So I mean, Iceman can go. He could do a beam and then stagger Hulk, which seems quite nice. So I could do a beam. I could hit 2 of you, or 2 of you there. So
remember, you've got Panther with only 1 health. If that helps you.
Yes.
Could you unlock your phone? Because I can't tell if it's still recording.
Oh, what? How's it done that?
How long? I can tell you how long the video should be is 1 hour and 4 minutes.
Right, okay. It looks like it's done it at 10 minutes. So it might be a case
Mate,
of
if we just use
everything
that,
on
right,
yeah.
like, it's fine. It's a lesson learned, and we just go.
Do you reckon it's because I did that that camera booster? It's just done it for 10 minutes.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, because it's a new phone. You don't know how what it behaves. Right, okay. I've been constantly just looking up and it's still recording. Okay. So
I think
that's definitely still going. And the thing is, that's not it. But people don't need to see the dice. We're explaining it largely, so we'll I think it's a lesson.
We'll make sure that we really explain it more going forward. But I think that's I don't know what's happened there, but
do we want to switch to rolling on the table?
Can do.
Yeah, we may as well. Hadn't we just roll somewhere open?
Yeah. Okay, so I believe that Iceman is going to go. He is within 3 of both of those. So I am going to do a beam.
Yeah.
I will start off by doing a beam into Panther.
Okay.
And now we're going to roll everything on the because we had another camera set up, but
you've got 10 minutes of dice footage at the start.
So apologies, but we will do it now. So that is pretty good. I'm rolling 3.
Awful for me, mate. I've done nothing, so he's 100% going to go.
So he is dazed, thankfully. I do gain a power.
I gain a power as well for the damage. So that is then a dazed.
You do gain slow, so we will put a slow on it.
Yep, I'll get that. So slow on Panther.
And he is
slow
dazed.
on Panther, dazed on Panther, and dazed on Panther.
If that's the end of the activation, we could...
Yeah, good shout. Just put that on.
I can't see.
A little bit further on.
Is it going to interfere with the play if we...
It shouldn't do.
That's fine now. And again, we can sort of point out at the end, like it's onto this and onto this. Yeah. Trim that bit out. And then, right, so slow and dazed are on both of them, mate.
Will that affect the game if we do that?
Just nudge it, because no one's near it now. It's not going to be a problem, is it? So
so if we just put that there, put that there.
Yeah, everything's edged along a bit.
So I've done 1 damage to Panther, and then beam into Immortal Hulk. So 4 dice energy into Immortal Hulk.
Okay, energy for Hulk is 3. He's not got incinerator.
2.
I'll take these off.
So that's 2.
2 for you, mate. I've got 1, so Hulk takes 1.
1 damage. I gain a power.
Into your activation?
No, that was a beam. So that's his first action.
Nice. So I don't lose a power. I don't lose a wound until you have finished.
In what sense? Sorry.
For Hulk's immortality, do I lose another?
So you heal when it's the end of my
activation, not turn or etc. Yeah.
So Iceman has got another action, and I think I just need to try to take as much off Hulk as possible and give him a stagger. And meanwhile, so I'm going to spend 3, and I'm going to do 7 dice energy into Hulk.
Hulk again is 3 energy defense. Does nothing, me.
So I get 4, which is very good, and I do get a stagger, so that is pretty good from Bobby.
So Hulk's back up on 7 and 9 power.
Cool, and he has got the stagger.
And that's pretty big.
I'm not within 1 of the back points, so unfortunately I can't flip it, but that is pretty good from Iceman. So
stagger on Hulk and stagger on Hulk.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then over to you.
Stranger's gone, he did the heal. Put that one there because Panther's all but gone. Okay. I think in case you pound more into him, Hulk probably needs to do some damage here. Everybody around Hulk has woken up, haven't they? So nobody's got damage on. So those wounds on like Iceman, do they need to come off?
No, because he was on 1 health.
So Iceman could die, essentially. Yeah. So I've got the problem is I've got to do the shake first.
Iceman's still on his healthy side, so he's got 1 health left on his healthy side, so he's quite easy to take down. Beast has got no damage on him, but he's got 5 health. Domino's got no damage on her, but she's got 5 health.
So if I activate Hulk, I've got to shake the stagger.
So you only get 1 activation.
Yeah. So let's do that first.
Yeah.
Shake the stagger.
Yeah.
It's got 9 power. Oh, I took a wound off at the end of your activation,
yes,
right?
Do, yes.
Yeah. So he's got 9 power. So Gamma Burst, before damage is dealt, I can throw someone into Iceman and he dies. Potentially.
Yeah,
All right.
It would to do that. It would have to be into Domino because the angle it would obviously hit.
He'd stop. Yeah.
I mean, you can do it into Beast and hit Doctor Strange. That'd be great, but I don't think you want.
Don't think I need to do that.
No.
Let's try it onto Domino, mate. So
Cool.
we'll do a Gamma Burst for 5 power.
So remember, you don't explode crits on this.
So Gamma Burst is 10 dice.
So I'm blocking 1. I think you're just. It looks like you're just in, so I don't get a reroll.
Okay, so no exploding crits.
Yeah.
Let's take away the stuff that's no good. I mean, mate,
looks...
that's pretty sound. So no crits, but I have done 7.
Is it before or after you get
Before damage is dealt, throw this target short.
Is that on a wild or is that on?
It's
anything?
just on.
Lovely. So yeah, you do just kill Domino, which is very sad.
And she gets thrown
she does
into
get
Iceman.
thrown into Iceman, so
take her off.
I'll take her off.
She's 2, I guess. So 3 incoming.
Yes.
Yeah. And Iceman's got to defend.
So Iceman blocks all it comes down to for crits. So he blocks 3. So he's happy. I think what happened is Domino just turned into mush before she even got to him.
Just splattered.
Yeah.
So she. In which case, then, I think that the only sensible thing to do is to use the power for Hulk to throw. I mean, I can either throw the thing into him or throw him into the thing.
So the best thing I'd say is throw him into, because it's I might roll hot again and he survives.
Yeah, so 3 to throw Iceman.
Yeah, into that there.
Yeah, and then he dazes, right?
Yeah, and that gets destroyed.
Oh yeah, because it's only a 2 in our world here, isn't it? Yeah.
So he takes 1 damage and gains 1 power, and he is
Dazes.
out of it.
And then I take a heal.
Yes. Which leaves him on
6.
Okay, so it's still doable. You've just got Blade left.
I have.
I've got 4 left. So it's debate. Do I go with Beast and try to take out Blade, and then I've got 3 activations of just putting everything into Hulk, or do I just...
They're alright. It was the first one I had.
Just had a bad one.
That was dry. But the rest are unless I've just become accustomed to them.
I had so much plans for Domino, it's very sad. So I think if I get there...
I was just lucky I didn't need the crits on it, because otherwise it can be...
So you Blade...
Just Blade left.
Panther.
Panther should have dropped that.
That's absolutely fine, because he went, so I'll put that... I'll put it next to our friend Beast, just there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's my bad.
That's absolutely fine, my friend. Nothing happened which would have changed anything. So I think Cable's got to... He did well to do a lot of damage to him.
He did.
He's going to go for it again. So he's going to pay 2 for a body slide to that, which puts him within 3. So he's going to do 5 dice with 2 rerolls, energy into Immortal Hulk.
Energy for Hulk is 3. Nothing else fancy about it. Oh, I've done all right actually.
Nice. So you got
3.
I get 2 rerolls.
I think that's the first time I've done anything good with defensive dice so far.
So I get 3, gets your 3, so nothing happens, but you do gain Incinerate. which is pretty big.
Yeah, that's big. That's just, especially when you've got energy still rolling around the table.
Yeah.
So let's put that incinerate. Oh, that's not a stagger.
That'd be great.
You would love that, wouldn't you? You saucy bugger. Let's go incinerate over here.
Cool.
End of cable, or is he going again?
No, he's
body
going
slide.
again.
Yeah,
two body slid. So he is going to just do that into you again.
So just 2 dice for me this time.
Yep.
No.
Oh, that's spicy. That's 4.
Yeah, mate, this could be good.
That's 5, and then I do get 2. How much health's he got left?
So he's on 6 at the moment.
So you've
he's got 9.
So there's nothing I can't take him out, but I do get 2 rerolls.
Yeah, you've got to use them, right? Chime in.
So that is 2. That's 6.
So he ends on 12.
Is a big attack into him.
Yeah. Ends on 12, goes back up to full power.
So I do get 6 power for that, which makes me on full power as well.
And then as you finish, I go back to 11.
I do get a throw, so let me just do some measuring.
Yeah.
Just out of...
I don't know, man. I think if you move that to the edge of your base, I would say that.
Oh, yeah.
I would say it's in between friends, considering you helped me a lot today.
I am within range of that one.
Oh, cool.
That's a size 1, so I can throw a size 1 or size 2. I can't throw it at Hulk because of the angle he's at.
Yeah.
But I can always throw it at Strange.
Can you throw Strange? It's terrain throw only.
It's just terrain throws only. So I think I'm going to pay 2 power, and I'll throw this into Strange. So there's 3 incoming damage.
On to the good Doctor.
Yes.
Doctor Strange is physical 3. I don't think... Oh, I get to reroll my... it doesn't count as defense dice? Dice?
So, yeah, you get to with Strange, you can reroll all your dice.
Fantastic.
So you're blocking 1 at the
So
moment.
roll the crit in.
So you're blocking 1, so you could reroll everything if you want.
Yeah, it makes absolute sense.
So you can reroll skulls, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gains 1 power if I roll
a shield.
Which
you didn't.
Let's
So yeah,
reroll that.
So you have to re-roll everything.
Yeah, because he essentially rewinds time,
But
so it's
you
not my
critical
choice.
it then?
No, you
so
add the explain, John.
Strange is very good at doing this, where you could roll like 3 crits in your attack, and then they don't explode into anything, and you've only done 3 damage, but then you can reroll everything on a bigger
6.
dice pool. So Strange is good, but you also get people which can reroll any number. So any number you can, so you can still,
So it's not binary here.
Yeah, that's it. So that's better. So you're blocking 2. So you take 1 and you gain 2 power because you've got a shield.
Nice. So take 1, gain 2. That's pretty cool. When he goes again.
And I'm not within 2 of anyone, so I can't hop off anyone. So that is cable done. So Hulk does heal 1.
Heals 1. So it's just Blade.
Yes, and I've got 3 left.
Bobby's out. Beast is fine, right?
Beast is on his injured side. Other than that, he's okay.
Cable's only got 1 health.
He certainly does, yes.
Nope.
Yeah, you had to find the sweet spot of not being within 4 of
Yeah,
Blade.
for sure. So if Blade bumped to there,
Let's have a look.
see what you can figure by not knocking everyone over.
So if you bump to their bases, then you're within 4 of me.
So 1 for a bump. That's on Hulk. Yeah, so essentially I can just push him into their bases, right?
Yeah, if you nuzzle him into there.
Sorry.
Nice, that's fine.
Hulk over there. And then
4.
4. So he's bumped, so he's got 2 actions left.
Yeah.
So he will do a throwing glaive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it. Throwing glaives.
Cable will pay 2 to bump his dice
Bunch
up.
dice up, yeah. So 4 dice physical on the throwing glaives.
Yeah, I've got 5.
And what's cool is if I get a hit, I can pursue you.
Yeah.
And if I get a power for the...
You just get a gainer, yeah.
Yeah. That's cocked, mate, so I'm just going to roll that
Yeah,
again.
that's absolutely fine.
I've done 1.
So I do block 3.
Okay. So I still... I did get a hit, so I get to pursue.
Is that push towards?
Yes, it's
Okay.
pushed towards this character short, but does that mean I can't go over those guys?
So is it the target character that you push?
No, it's me. Sorry,
Okay.
I
So
do.
you
Before
advance.
damage is dealt, this character may advance towards
Yeah,
the
so
target
you
character
get to
short.
advance towards me.
But I don't know if I make it. Oh no, I think I probably can. What do you think?
So let's have a look.
See the best you can do with it, mate.
So I think you can get to just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll keep your finger there like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like there you can, which is still within 1.
Nice. So I gained a power for that.
And it puts you just within 2, so I don't get a storm reroll either.
Nice. So I gained a power, but that's still not enough for my Knight of the Damp here. But I do. Yeah, I do. But I am. Oh, you gain. Oh no, I didn't get a wild.
No,
bleed.
it's just a hit, wasn't it? Yeah.
So how's Blade? How's Cable for what defensive wise? Because I've got the option of either.
He's got 4 Mystic.
And
He's got the power, so technically he'll either have
5 or 6.
He'll have 5 defense or 6 defense. But obviously Katana's better for you because you've got a wild pierce and it's got more dice.
Yeah, let's do a Mystic Katana.
Yeah, so I'll play 2 again. See if I can keep him alive.
That's defending, isn't it? And vampiric. Anyone got bleed? No, because everyone
No.
flipped. Okay, let's try it. It's better for me, mate. I've got 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've only got the 1 so far. I've only got 1, so yeah, take 1 off him and dazes.
Nice. He's not carrying anything,
No,
is
he isn't, no. You've got most of them.
Yeah. So that felt good.
So you gave him 1 power because he only had 1 health left.
1 power, so that.
So I do gain
4.
bleed.
So do I then gain my extra power because you were bleeding at the end?
So yeah, but obviously if you want, you can also pick up the actual extract next to us as well.
Oh, there's one next to us.
Yeah.
I won't add a power. I'll just pick up the extract, and Blaze has 2.
Yep.
Yep.
So that costs 2 power. Have you got enough? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
So he's
those.
got 1 already. So cool.
And it's in essence, I'm trying to get
The one off
3
Toad.
of them. So
And then
Toad
you get
has the
those
other
power,
one,
yeah.
so he's nowhere
Cool.
near it. Okay, cool. That was Blade. That
Okay,
was
so
different.
you gain a power and you heal 1 because
yeah,
you're
so
in 2 of.
I've got no damage, so I can't heal.
Yeah.
And I already took that power, but didn't spend it for picking up the thing.
Awesome. Okay.
So he's definitely even, mate.
Cool. Okay, so you've got no one left.
No, that's all over to you now, buddy. I feel like this might be a bit of a clapback coming now.
Yeah, hopefully. So, did you heal? Did you heal Immortal? I'm okay, thank you. Did you heal Immortal?
I did not for that, so that's 1 for Hawk.
So he's got 11. He's got 4 left, has he?
10. He's
Okay,
gone down
okay, cool.
to 10.
So I think Beast has got to be technical now. So Beast is going to pay 2 power for a throw, and he's actually going to throw Strange into
Nice.
Immortal Hulk. So Strange takes a damage, and Immortal Hulk's got.
So an instant chip on Strange and he gets a power.
Yes.
And then Immortal Hulk's got 3 incoming and he's got 4 dice.
Yes.
Okay. Roll these nice and centre on the camera. Mate, it'd be a decent attack roll,
Yeah,
but he
so
gets
takes
nothing,
3.
so Hulk takes 3.
Okay, that
Nicely
is-
done, mate, that's big.
That is big. So
He's on 13.
He's got 2 health left. Come on, Beast. So before he does anything, he's going to pay a power, and he's going to try flip the point.
Oh, cool.
It'd be amazing because there's so many people around it. He does not get it, which is fine. And then he's going to do a acrobatic strike, which is 5 dice physical into Immortal Hulk.
Okay, and Hulk is incinerated.
Yeah, so you're on 3.
So 3 physical. How have you done before?
2 crits.
Okay.
Let's see if it converts. So I'm doing 3. So you block 1,
1.
so you do take 2.
2 and days.
2 and,
2 and
die.
sleep,
So
basically.
he is KO'd at the moment.
So do it, what again? Like other Hulk, what happens here?
So because he's got the immortal, because he hasn't got a flip side.
Yeah.
He does just daze, so you do put a daze token next to him,
Nice.
and then in cleanup you take him off the board.
Okay.
I did not get a wild, so I don't get ambush.
It's been a good game for him, albeit
Yes.
a tough one.
Yes, definitely. It would have been nice to get the ambush.
He didn't have anything, by the way, so...
Yeah, because if I got the ambush, I mean, I think I still make it onto that point. But Blade does have 2, so I feel like trying to take Blade out would be a good idea as well. So I think Beast has just got to suck it up and stay where he is. So how much damage did I do? Sorry, 2 do.
2.
So I gain 2 power. Okay, so Beast is going to pay 4 power for animalistic freestyle. So it's 6 dice physical, and he'll go into Blade.
Okay. 4 physical for Blade. He's not got anything on him.
So just for 2.
I've rolled a fat load of nothing.
So I've got 3. I've got no re-rolls, and you can pay power to
yeah, so it's supernatural senses, so it's 2 power, and I can re-roll
any number.
Oh wow, including schools.
Yeah, so you want to re-roll everything, which you block
Way
4.
better.
So go from 0 to 4 is definitely better.
Yeah.
So I don't
Just
get...
for benefit, you can't explode crits on re-rolls, so that,
Yeah.
not that it mattered there, but you can't keep just exploding them each time.
So I don't
That's
get
big.
wild, so I don't get the push, but after the attack is resolved, I do get to advance. So he is getting out of there.
Getting out of dodge. And we can finally move that token, right? Oh no, we did it in the
So he
break.
gets to there, which I think he's still just out. Yeah, it looks like he's just out,
Yeah,
which is fine. He's out.
Even between gentlemen, that's out.
He's out of dodge though,
Yeah.
so he does gain a power because I've rolled a skull, and that is him done. Right. So I've got...
Toad and Storm.
So yeah, I've got Toad and Storm. So I think Toad's going to be sneaky here. The man of sneak. He would if he could reach. I don't think he reaches. He's got 2 power, so I think he's going to have to do it the harder way, which means he's in a bit of danger to start the next round, but I think it's worth it. So he's going to move once to that.
Mm-hmm.
Pay a power, he'll flip that point to mine. And then he is going to probably move far away. Well, I say as far away, it's still within 2 of that. So he's going to just move to that.
Brilliant.
And pay his other power, and now he has to roll. And it's almost an automatic flip, isn't it, with Toad? Let's see if I can keep it up. No, I can't keep it up.
Yikes.
So he doesn't get
It's
it.
quite big, that is.
Yeah.
So we draw that? No. Because I've got... That's not turn yet, is it? You can still
No,
move
I've
Storm.
got Storm, which
Yeah.
she's not really going to want to get too involved
It's wading in there.
in that. She has got 2 power, so she can bump her dice up. So I think I just do that. So definitely got the movement. So Storm's just going to move to that. Within 4 of Blade. Pay her 2 power to bump her lightning bolt from 4 dice to 6.
Nice.
So
Is
6
it going
dice
into
energy
Blade?
into Blade. 1, 2.
Only 3 dice energy for
And
me.
he cannot re-roll these because it's only physical or mystics.
And he's only got 1 power as well.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 shields, which is pretty good for me.
I only get 2, so
2, dink,
nothing
dink.
happens. So that is her done.
Turn.
So turn.
2 for Blade and 1.
Yep, so you
Left,
get
so
3 and I get 4. This is a very free for
1,
kind of game.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But now for the first
11,
time,
10,
is
2,
I've
4.
I've got more swords than you, so
Yes.
I get to push one of your people in the power phase. So the cleanup phase happens.
Take Hawk off. First
Yeah,
things
which I'm
first.
very happy about. Iceman flips, and so does Cable.
Off the board. That Incinerate was his slow on.
So power, 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 and then 5, so it goes to 7. Power for you. No power for Domino because she is kaput.
Is that Bobby's? Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, during the power phase, I get to push one of your characters small.
Just going to do my power as well.
No
1,
problem.
2, 3, just normal. Oh, and flip 4. Oh, so he loses slow, right?
Yes.
When he flips.
And Cable loses that. So because it's a push, I feel like it makes more sense to push him away, because Blade can't go anywhere apart from back, and that doesn't really help me out too much. So I am going to just push Panther just to there. And then it is your go.
Okay. So I think I'm going to activate the Good Doctor first.
Yep. Were you thinking of the Seven Sons, were you?
Yeah. And I think can you look from above? I mean, the camera will be the best judge. Is there a way with a bump he ends up 5 of them?
Yes, but you've got to be within two of two characters, I believe. So unless you go there and then probably, you could get obviously them two.
Yeah.
Or probably just Toad.
So in that case, I may as well just attack Toad, right?
Also, Storm is on stealth, so I believe that.
So stealth even hits beams, or
yes,
yeah,
which is very good.
Health-wise, mate, what have we got here? Toad's ready to
Toad's
die.
got 2 health left. Everyone else is on max health.
Okay. Strange's Blade is gonna go first.
Yep.
If Blade gets all of the legacies,
Yeah, in the clean-up phase, he would explode and probably win you the game.
fuck it, man. This sounds like what this game's about, right? So, within 2.
Yep.
So let's do a katana.
If you deal 1 damage here, that'd be great, because that gives me...
Slippery to get away.
I'd be leaving on 1 health and slippery away, so it comes down to...
At least I've got a pierce in here.
Yes.
I haven't got the power for the knight, like to do his move,
Yeah.
his attack. So let's do it, man.
Yeah,
Katana him here.
Here we go. I'm blocking 1, and you get 2 with a pierce, so it does take me out. You're within 2, so I don't get any rerolls, so yeah.
So you drop that.
Yep,
Blade spends a power.
yep. Unfortunately, Cable could have
Blade
bumped
gains
it
power.
up, but he was feeling greedy with his power.
Sorry, how many did I damage-wise
Just
did I do
2.
to you? So 2. So I was on 2, so I gained 2.
Yep.
I spend 1 to pick that up.
Spend 3 because you've already got...
1, 2, 3. So he picks that up and gets 3. He spends another 1 to do a bump.
Yep. He's getting away. See if the X-Men can do anything about this.
So he's going to bump to there. And then he is going to do his medium move to... I mean, it's got to be that way because it's getting away from all of your guys. Yeah.
Blade's done a runner. He's done a runner.
There's a bit of a theme out on this that some MCP end with people just running away from each other, and they keep trying to tweak the game, don't they, to make it less of a thing that happens. And it's not normally something I ever do. This is more like probably the most tactical possible win. I'm just doing it because it's super cool thematically for him to leg it with all the viruses. So that's Blade done, mate. There's nothing I'm missing, is there? I've done the bump.
Yeah.
He's done the run, and that does leave him on no power. No one's got bleed near him, so it's over.
How much health does he have left?
He's got 0 damage, so he's
got
got all of his
left.
6 health.
Okay.
He hasn't got any power to do fancy re-rolls, but if you don't kill him in 1, he will get it.
And how much power? How much health Strange got left?
Strange is on 2, so has 4 left.
Okay. Taking him out now would be very useful. Does Beast do it? So I think I'm going to activate Beast. So Beast is just going to do 5 dice physical into Strange.
Strange is 3 dice on physical, but with the option for re-rolling. I've done absolutely nothing, so I'll let you do yours.
So I've got 3. I would imagine you want to re-roll all yours.
Roll them.
So you block 1, so you take 2. I gain 3 power because I rolled a skull.
I didn't roll a shield, so I just gained the 2 power that you did.
Yep. I don't get a wild, so I don't get to place myself, which makes it interesting because I'm not within 2. That does leave him on 2 health, doesn't it?
It does, mate, yeah.
So,
On his healthy side, on his uninjured side.
So I think I've got to risk it again. I think I've just got to do a 5 dice physical. I'm hoping to get a wild, so I can place off you, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
3 dice physical again?
Yeah. I do get a wild. So
I don't think I want to re-roll all
I'm
of
doing
them.
3.
So I'll take 1.
Yep, so you take 1. I gain 1 power. I do get the wild, so I will place myself just to there.
Oh, my stars and garters.
I will pay 2 power to throw Strange into this terrain piece, which will daze him.
It will. Nice.
So just into there,
Dinks onto there.
which will destroy that.
Activates him. Move his activation onto him.
Which
Dazes
does
him.
put him within 2 of Cable, which makes up a really good Storm Hop, and he's within 1 of that point, so he will pay another power and flip that. So that is a perfect Beast activation.
That is great, mate, yeah. There ain't a lot I can say or do about that.
So there you go. So that stays on. And that is Beast happy and there.
So, Beast has gone,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah. So I've got 3 left because Toad's in and dazed.
Toad's dazed. Everyone else is on full health.
Yes. So Panther can pass twice if he wants to see what happens, or he can just go all in. While you're doing that, I'll just have a little read on this.
Sorry, Panther.
So yeah, in the cleanup phase, you would score 6. So as it stands, if Blade survives, you will go on to 16 points, and I'll get 4 points, so I'll be on 15.
So
So it really does come down to this.
one to there.
Yep.
And try and flip that.
Does put you within 2, so you do get slow.
Interesting. It's fine. 1. I get to re-roll this because it's paid to flip
Yes.
gimmick, right? So
you can pay
do
power.
re-roll, pay another power.
Yeah, I believe it's just for 1 power, is it, to re-roll? Yeah.
Inside to the ancient, so re-roll including.
So it comes off clutch.
Nice. I don't think it's huge. I think that either you win or either win or don't. It's more on that. But I think while I'm stood there, because I'm now got slow, right?
Yes, mate.
So pop that on him. Pop it on his card so I remember. So basically, so if I just move short,
Yep.
do I take a damage when I
Take
get
a damage
to you?
because you've got slow. How much health you got left?
Is that empty?
Oh,
'Cause
that's fine.
I think that's absolutely
Yeah.
right. So you do another
So you
one.
move there, you take a damage.
Just check.
And I'm not within 1. I've not been within 1 of the whole time, so you do just flip it.
Nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make you at least work for them.
Yeah. Interesting. So you've got no one left.
I thought you were going to send him the other way to try and stop Cable getting to.
Blade.
Potentially. It would have been tricky to stop, I think.
Because Cable just gets so many extra defense dice, and Cable just hits.
Not necessarily, because I don't know the game.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not necessarily to.
Flip points.
Just to
stop
make
him, just to
himself
slow,
awkward, yeah. Because I can place myself there, and I'll be within 3, and within 3 of a size 2.
So it wouldn't. He's done the right thing then.
I don't know.
It's very tricky. I don't think he could have put himself anywhere where I couldn't get to Blade, because he could have put himself there. I could have probably gone there, or I've got plenty of power. I could body slide.
The best I could have done is like maybe move, pounce, attack.
Question is, if I go with Cable now and do that, and then these two have quite boring activations. So if I don't take him out, that is very, very big. But so I think we're gonna let it boil for a little bit. We're gonna let it boil. So I think Storm's gonna go. I think she's just gonna be boring. She'll move there. Just move there. She'll pay a power to make that mine.
Yeah, because you don't even have to pay to flip it, right?
Yeah. Then we'll go with Iceman. Question is, what does he do? So I think Iceman.
Sorry, Panda took a wound, didn't he?
Yes,
Does he get power for that as well?
Yes, yeah. So he's going to pay 2 power for freeze and fade. So he's going to do an attack, and then it's hit and run. So he's going to do 4 dice energy into Panther, which he just does the 1.
3 for me.
So
Nothing.
you take 1. I will literally move there, so I'm actually on the point this time.
Yeah.
So I gain a power for that.
You've got to do the roll, right?
I think I'm going to just attack you again,
Okay.
just in case I manage to actually take you out.
Yeah. Oh, good shout. Yeah, do that first. 3
4
dice.
Yeah. So I'm just getting the 1. So you block it.
3.
You've already got slow, so I don't gain slow. I do gain a power, which I'll pay straight away to try flip the point, which I don't get. It's not been very good for the X-Men on flipping these points this game, but it's all okay.
So it's now all just down to Cable here.
Yeah, here we go.
And if you don't kill Blade,
I get 3 points and you get 7.
and if you do kill Blade, you will pick all 3 of them up or whatever. Like, let's play that, right?
So
This is
it
exciting.
really comes down to this. So Cable's going to pay a power for the Storm Hop, which I've not used this turn, to go there. So yeah, do I throw it first? Let's just make it interesting. I'm going to pay 2 power, and I'm going to throw this into you. So a size 2 into Blade, so 3 incoming damage.
3 incoming damage on 4 physical, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got your good dice out of the way. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
Right, I'm keeping them 5.
Here we go. Right, first attack, 5 dice energy into Blade.
3 dice for Blade.
I've got 3 so far with 2 rerolls.
1 crit.
So you do your crits. You're blocking 2, which is good. I get 2 rerolls. So I get 4 and incinerate, which is quite big. So you take 2 and incinerate. I gain 2 power, which leaves him on.
So just hit me with the deets again. I did 2.
So yeah, I take 2 off you.
2 power, 2 energy. 2 power, 2 wounds. Which is he's got 4 wounds left.
He's got 4 wounds left.
And he's got supernatural senses online now.
But you can't use it against energy, which is good. So it comes down to if I can take 4 off him on this next one, but you do get 2 dice. Let's go for it.
This is what the game's about, right?
Oh, that's pretty big from me. So you get a crit in. So you block 2. So I think you do it, mate. Because I've only got 4 so far. I get a reroll. So I do get 4. So you only take 2 again, which gives me 2 power, which makes me to max. And I've already thrown something, so that is all I can do. So I do believe, my friend.
Turn?
Yes. So I get 3 points.
I can't believe
1,
someone
2,
actually
3.
got the legacy things off.
So
Like
for how it works, so you get the 1 point
for the
for that.
yeah. So
And
I
then-
don't get 3 for blades as normal. They just explode instead.
Yes. So you get 6 now. So you go to 17.
And Blade died? Like, what happens in this?
so
'Cause I've never
Blade
played this one to end before.
Blade does die. He kills himself pretty much, but he wins you the game. So really good game.
Absolutely
Really good
wicked. What a fun game for our first on film.
Yeah.
It was a return match for us from the tournament. Dude, that was ace. Thank you so much.
Really
And look, you, again, as ever, you played it with a very sportsman-like. You know, it was no one was trying to dick each other and stuff. We both, I think, played pretty fair. That was wicked.
Definitely perfect.
Give a wave. John.
Wow, what a game. That was absolutely crazy.
Good honest MCP.
Yeah, definitely.
A slobber knocker.
Yeah.
And
Blade survived a cable at the end, which was really, really good fun to watch. Who was your MVP then?
I mean, you got to say Hulk, in that there was so much that he did, but at the same time, when I got moved across the sun, so I played Defenders almost exclusive since we first kind of started hanging out and know each other. I was always under this impression that Blade's not useful as a leader. You know, but the leadership played the game there, right? There's so many things I wouldn't have done without Bump. Blade himself got some kills, assists. I just think, I would say, if anything, Panther was probably the LVP. Like, he didn't do a huge amount, really. Yeah. So I think in terms of MVP, it's Hulk or Blade. Strange did some stuff, but what about you? Because you had much more to play with. Cable was a hoss.
Yeah, I think Cable, apart from the end, because we'll let him off, because he did so much to Hulk, he's got to be the MVP. I mean, that round one, taking 9 off Hulk?
Yeah.
And then dazing him the next round was huge, absolutely huge. I think my LVP was probably Domino. Yeah. I don't think Domino did a single attack. She moved up in range of Blade and Panther, and then Hulk just beat her up.
Yeah. I got hot on her twice, basically, and that's what made her.
And I was in that really awkward position where it was either Domino or Iceman to go first against Hulk.
Yeah.
And I think the stagger would have been better than just trying to do as much damage as possible.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, she didn't do too much. And then, Blade ran into the corner.
Yeah.
He injected himself as much as he could.
Absolutely nuts. Like, it's one of those cards that you look at that crisis and go, oh, that's cool thematically, but it never happened.
Yeah.
It never happened again. I'll never see it. And it, I don't think I was even consciously thinking, get Blade there, get them all on him. They just kept happening to fall near him, and it's like, holy crap, he's got 3, right?
Yeah,
because generally I always think of that's only a crisis that can end up happening with teams where you can move it, right? Where you can drop it, throw it, steal it. Yeah, people like that. The thing I didn't think about before we played, or as I was thinking again through before, mobility was huge for both those teams, because a bump for my guys, your Storm hops, right, is what you call it, and all that stuff. So it was a movie game. We had some big heavy hitters that were getting where they needed to. But dude, it was easily by far my favourite game I've ever played with you.
Yeah, it was a real nail biter. It was great.
Yeah, so I look forward to it. Hopefully, for anyone watching this, it will have come across on screen well. Yeah. We'll keep learning. We'll keep growing. Yeah. Our Jedi Master Aid from Wargaming for Fun will keep helping us with figuring things out. But I think what we've proven is it's absolutely doable. It's not that complicated. So 100%. We can do it again.
Yeah, brilliant. And hopefully you'll see more videos like this.
Yeah.
So thank you for the game again.
Always a pleasure, my friend. So
see you for the next one.
Thanks, guys.